Hello, my beautiful people. It's Lena. I'm back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Aiden's back. He's so back that we missed how back he is for a month. So let's get into it. And just like that, my rage-inducing episode. We're going to do it like I've done it before, maybe with a little twist. We're going to go with ding dong number 1. Carrie. Scene open. Well, they found a hotel from the last episode where Aiden said, the hell with it, this is New York. There's hotels. We open up with both of them in bed, snuggling, talking. About what? Just things. Chickens, kids, house, Virginia, vampire. Carrie is looking at Aiden as he orders a $26 omelet for them because they've been in the room for what I thought were just days, or at least the next day after the last episode. She's got her nasty feet all over his chest. He's looking at her like she's the last drink of water on the Sahara Desert. He tells her that he has chickens on his farm. She wants to go see the chickens. And that he wants her to meet her kids. His kids, I apologize. He has 3 of them. All teenagers. 1 is 20 years old. Wyatt, which is the baby that we saw in the movie. Or the last season, sorry. Okay. No context. I don't know what time frame this is. I'm just guessing it either could be the next day or it could be a few days in. No idea. Until scene in the restaurant opens and you have Samantha 2.0. You have Miranda, Charlotte, and Ding Dong number 1. Carrie, if you didn't guess, this is what I'm talking about. Carrie is going on and on about Aiden and and he's coming up and she's going over there and all this other nonsense. And we come to find out that because she's talking that she wants them to meet him again, and plus Samantha 2.0, and I think it's either Charlotte or Miranda, I want to say Charlotte, she says that, oh, it's been a month. And I was like, okay. So it's not the day after or 2 days after. It's been a month. This show has gone through so many seasons and so many months that I've aged at least 2 years just watching this damn thing. I've had 2 birthdays from what I could tell. Samantha 2.0 seems annoyed during this whole conversation while Carrie is going on and on about Aiden and the weeing and we this and we that, and you could just tell where this is going because, you know, the script writing is so difficult to follow. She wants to take them all out to lunch, and Samantha said, Samantha 2.0 says, send me some dates. Why this chick has an attitude, I don't know. Again, I go back to what I said. I don't believe anything about this chick. The storyline, the best friends, she has no reason to be upset. They're trying to give her some context because they've pretty much, you know, underutilized her in the last 4 episodes, which I am very happy, okay? Then we have the scene of Miranda and Carrie walking out from the restaurant. Miranda and Carrie are both dressed like hobos. I just don't know what to acquaint it to because it's just... I have to check this, but if someone can drop a comment, is Patricia Field still doing the costumes for this show? Because this seems very odd. they're walking and talking. And I remember a line where Anthony told Charlotte at one of the series, and I only remember this because I've been also watching the original series. She's talking and he says, I'm walking and talking and I'm bored. How could that be? And I swear to God, it just came back to me. I was like walking and talking and I don't know what the hell you guys are talking about, but because I had to pay attention. Miranda opens her mouth and says, hey, can we talk about this Aiden situation? I think that you're moving a little bit too fast. I'm sorry, that was my reaction to her. I was like, what? Okay, you need to check yourself because you got issues that has nothing to do with this Aiden situation. And then Carrie. Somewhere in this, between question and her answer period, is when my rage became induced. Not the first time watching this. Because the first time I watched this, I just was sitting there like, what the... I made the conscious decision to watch this episode again just because the first time I had to absorb a lot. Second time I watched it and I got to that scene again, I was like, no, she didn't. Got through the episode again. Decided to watch it for a third time. Got to that scene again. And my head got on fire. Let's go through this. Ding Dong tells Miranda that she's been having orgasms with Aiden that she's never had in her life, even with Aiden. Miranda says, wow, or something stupid. That's something. At some point, Carrie says, I've been thinking about this, and I was not prepared for this. I didn't know what she was going to come out of her stupid mouth in her pajamas. I've been thinking that maybe big was a big mistake. Just so you know, I've been watching the original series as I'm watching this crap. And I've mentioned this in my past video. I've passed through the Aiden annihilation 2 times. The 2 times she did it. I got through the burger bomb and I had to sit through the freaking he broke up with me on a post-it. I got through the Petrosky Pissant Chronicles, who that relationship was also a waste of time. I sat through the big return and then the ending. And then I got to see the first movie. So when she and the showrunners and Michael Patrick King has decided to put this line in this freaking show that she feels that big might have been a big mistake. Can I tell you what I did? Let me show you what I did. These are all my Sex and the City videos. Do you see this tape here? See this? This was me ripping this up. Okay? 1. Okay? Here we go. I don't even know what series is this, but tape 2. I'm putting it in a box. See this? See this? Another series. I have these all on DVD. My box. More tape. More ribbon. Oh, look. I even have the original first movie. Okay? So when she said that, do you know what I feel like? Bye. Because by just saying that, you have completely erased the purpose of this show. Completely. It's just a waste of time. I just sat through the series and I would have been okay if she would have said, I'm happy that I had that experience and that now I'm able to move past this and actually be with Aiden. I wouldn't have believed it, but at least it wouldn't have been killing the entire series plus the 2 movies. Do you know what it is to sit and watch this series, which is very, very big centric? And then they just decide, let's kick this character while he's literally in the grave. This is how mental this is. And as I started to rip my DVD covers, because I'm throwing these in the trash, I'm done, okay? Unfortunately, they're still streaming, so it's out there in the ether. If I ever wanted to go back to it and torture myself, I can watch it again. And I am going to give my review, because now my review is even going to be worse, okay? Because I had some warm and fuzzies up until this episode. Sporadic, a little different. I was okay with it. But now, I don't even know what this purpose is. I started to think 2 things. Let me know which one you think is more realistic. Could this be written by AI? And this is their version of what this should be. Or is this an open letter to someone that's in this show or writing this show to someone else trying to ask for forgiveness? To show that I love you and I made it a completely different show and it's all about you. It's not about him, or her. It's all about you and I'm sorry. And here's the show to prove it. Because I'm thinking this is not real. Why would you say that? Why would you kill an entire franchise? Let us at least have what little bit we can enjoy of ever going back and watching the original series plus the 2 movies. No. First of all, I don't recommend anybody trying to watch this plus go back to the original series, because you're going to blow your brains out. It's horrible. Just from watching that and knowing what's happening in this time frame, line, multiverse, whatever the hell they're doing, it's just insane. And I'm like, what? Why would you say that? You made a conscious written decision to do this scene. I mean, everything from how the series ended to the 2 movies. It's like now all of a sudden, oh, boop, delete. Okay. Not only delete, I don't think I made it. What were you going to do? Have her become domesticated? The girl still can't cook. She can't even poach an egg. By the way, my rage is starting earlier in the video. Sorry. Because I almost lost it when I heard this. 3 times. Okay? 3 times. Tres veces. Anybody who speaks Spanish, you know what that means. 3 times. So let's stay with Ding Dong number 1, Carrie. She somehow, and the showrunners have found a way to keep Che in this series. She goes over to where Che is working at, I again presume, a veterinary's office. Asks her to go to lunch. She cannot go to lunch. She proposes that because her and Aiden are spending so much in hotels, I'm so sorry. Oh, all the rich people are not making enough money to pay for the hotel. And proposes that she can rent her Airbnb Manhattan apartment, which was Che has been doing to make ends meet. And Che agrees. Because why not? She gets to stay in Carrie's apartment while they're canoodling in her apartment, and she pays her Airbnb fees. Great way to keep her in the show. Aiden and Ding Dong go to Che's Airbnb apartment. And then this next series of events was completely unnecessary and total product placement. Okay? Why, you say? I'm going to tell you right now. What? There's nothing in that apartment. No utensils, plates, cups, forks, nothing. Carrie's okay with that because she can eat with her toes, apparently. Her nasty ass toes. Until she gets to the closet and she realizes that they're wire hangers. So now we have to follow Aiden, sick love puppy, with Carrie to where they don't name it. I'm gonna say Williams Sonoma, or it could be equivalent to that, which is, housewares. And we have to watch them buy forks, knives, plates, and some sort of salt grater, which is teeny tiny. They're teaching us what these things are. And I'm just watching this like, okay. You forego explaining how we went from, this is New York, let's get a hotel, it's a month later, but you want us to sit here and watch you buy housewares? And this is not cheap, because this is not cheap. This is not like, Walmart housewares. And then they, Carrie says, oh my God, are we getting high on housewares? I'm like, can you get me high to watch this show? Because that's what's going to take from now on. Okay. They both laugh about the fact that both were going to say a cutting board. Oh, I was going to say that. You know what? Her stupid Carrie up the voice. You. Oh. At this point, I'm just like, oh, dear God, this is ridiculous. Why are you doing this? They have to pretend to be Che's cousin in order to be in this Airbnb because the building doesn't allow for Airbnb. There's not much to say about it. It's a stupid scene. Every time they go in and out of the building, they meet the neighbor, and suddenly the neighbor gets pissed off and calls the, I'm assuming, HOA house of the building. And HOA calls Che, who's Che's and Carrie's apartment, and doesn't realize that they're naming themselves Brad and Ding Dong and as cousins. And then she realizes, and then she shows up at the apartment. And the only reason why I'm bringing this up, because I see where this is going. Yet again, they still find a way to keep Che in the show. And she's going to continue to be in the show because of this next scene. Okay, here we go. Here's the stupidity. She shows up. Aiden's there. And I have to say, this character, how they write her, is phenomenal. Carrie. Because at the end of the day, since I've watched all the original series, she always finds a way to have a man cook for her. Always. Always. She doesn't even boil water. She doesn't even know how to make tea. My God, she never even have a coffee machine in her house. Okay? Aiden is cooking with his new $5,000, housewares, plus coffee machine or espresso machine or whatever. Che's impressed because as an Airbnb host, she doesn't keep crap in the apartment. And, they're going on and on about how loved they are and all this other stuff. And Che's like, let me ask you a question. Why didn't this work out before? Okay. Get ready. Are you ready? Because, as Carrie put it, she made a mistake. Oh, and Aiden hugs her. Oh. And then Che's looking at her and looking at them. And you could tell the look in her face. She's like, yeah, I made a mistake. I should go back to Miranda. 2 more episodes to go. So she's not going anywhere because you know what's going to happen in the next. I love you. It's you. Somehow Carrie falls into the same salon that Samantha 2.0 gets her hair done or blown. Samantha 2.0 and Carrie are at the hair washing stations, and Samantha 2.0 hears Carrie speak to the wash girl, and she tries to sneak away, and Carrie finds her. And then we get some story arc about Samantha 2.0, which I really don't give a fairy rights behind. Because from the first series of this, just like ridiculousness, she has been supposedly very relationship confident. Whether she's in one or not, she doesn't give a crap. Suddenly now she's paranoid and she's upset because Carrie forgot about their Hampton home where they were going to marry, the home from the previous 2 episodes, and that she doesn't want to be a third wheel, and that she doesn't. That's it. That's what I heard. So if you want to fill in the blanks, you go watch it. And Carrie is all, oh, don't leave me. Oh, you don't need space. I'm like, PTSD girl, little Samantha, you a little paranoid? And she doesn't want to give her the space that she's asking for. Okay, that's it. Bye. Okay. Then I don't really see much of Carrie anymore, because then we start going into Ding Dong number 2 and Ding Dong number 3. You ready? Okay. Warning you. Ding Dong number 2, Charlotte. She thinks she has a belly because she can't fit into an outfit that was not her size to begin with. Now, somewhat at that level, even at my level, any level, you should know that if you believe that you are size 2 and that you try it on and it doesn't fit in the belly-esque region, or any region that you may not like, go get the larger size and then go to a tailor and get it fitted. No, she refuses to back down. But let's go back 2 steps. Because she walks into the store with Lisa, who is the equivalent of her 10, 20 years ago. Lisa has apparently been visiting Comic-Con, because she's wearing an outfit that's, I can only equate to maybe Marvel's Vision or DC's Batman, Robin, the Robin character. Really? Is that what we're doing now? Is that how people dress? Because if that's what it is, please stop. I really want to know who's the costume designer in the show. She looked ridiculous. So they go into the store so Charlotte could be in denial of her size, and is complaining about an outfit that obviously just takes some fitting, gets pissed off at the sales girl because she brings her 2 other outfits and she calls them a muumuu, and she decides to keep that outfit and she's going to go on a diet because of her belly. So she's going on this diet and she keeps trying on the dress, and the problem is the dress has like pink frilly crap all over it, and the belt is the part that makes it, and the belt is not hanging right on her belly. Okay. You're 56 years old. Get over it. Either go get liposuction or just shut up and suck it up. She starts looking, and this is what I can only imagine. Maybe this is the Samantha cameo. She pulls out the picture of the 4 of them when they were at Vegas and they were coming back on the bus. And I saw Samantha, I said, hey, that's the cameo. Yeah, I don't think that's it. But though, if it is, good for you, Kim. You go, girl. You keep it real. Stay the hell away from the show. So she's going on a bone broth diet, and then she starts complaining to Anthony, which I go back to, again, conversations being had, but no one's talking to each other. They're on the phone. He's talking about Hot Boy, and she's talking about her bone broth, and they're not even speaking to each other about the same conversation. And then all of a sudden they hang up and she says, hey, thanks for listening. I'm like, to what? You guys are not even speaking to each other. Okay. Next part of her arc. This is all because she's going to be a dossier at a Galleria, whatever, Ina. And she's complaining that she's not going to be a size 2 and all the girls are going to be young and thin and I have to tell you, if you're at that age and you're still worried about that, you have not evolved. Honey, I'm 53 years old. I don't give a flying. Who the hell stands next to me? I don't care if you're size 2 or size 22. And you do evolve. Well, I thought you did. Michael Patrick King. You got to be proud of yourself and carry yourself in whichever way you need to carry yourself. Now, if you want to get lipo, you want to get Botox, you want to do all that crap, that's up to you. That's good for you. I really don't care. I honestly don't care. I haven't done Botox yet. Can you not see the lines? The show is giving me more lines. Am I averse to it? I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. I know I don't want to look like Charlotte, and that is scaring the hell out of me to do anything to my face and my neck. Aging is a privilege, not a right. I've been saying this before. Love yourself. So she goes to the Galleria with her, I'm sorry. The only way she gets into that dress apparently is because she's wearing, I want to say Spanx. It could be anything shapewear. And she can't breathe. I was thinking, choke her. So she leaves the house with the Spanx. She can't breathe. She gets to the Galleria. 2 skinny girls are there at like what she feared at, I don't know, I guess 20, 25, I don't know. And then she's waiting for the person to show her where she needs to go do-si-do her partner. And down comes the stairs a full-figured woman who is very proud of her body. She's wearing a cut-off shirt. And all of a sudden, Charlotte feels better about herself. And she goes to the bathroom. She pulls off the Spanx. She feels better about herself. She keeps the belt on. And that's it. It took a full-figured 22, 25-year-old to make you feel better. A 56-year-old woman, you have got to stop it. You have no story. Spank your way out. Ow. Ding dong number 3. Miranda. Miranda is playing the role of a alcoholic, sexually confused, mean girl version of today. She is volunteering at some crap, and as her background for being a 30-year corporate lawyer, and it's a volunteer job, and she's got 2 young girls who were working there before her, and the manager, probably around 30-ish, is pregnant and likes Miranda because she has experience, and the 2 girls don't like her, and they start texting about her, and she gets paranoid, and all of a sudden, I don't know, something happened where she is now getting a promotion from where, I don't know, because she's got experience. The woman that's managing her is pregnant. She's going to get induced. She's going to train her on Monday. She's going to be out by Friday. And Miranda is paranoid because the mean girls, are going to be meaner. And the woman is like, get over it. Okay. So now she's miraculously fell into a bigger position for a volunteer job. All right. How Che is going to come and mess that up, we'll find out next episode. And when I say that she's an alcoholic, sexually confused person, this is literally what she tells these 25-year-old girls. I'm going to say 25 because I don't know what their age, but they're young. Girl. And they look at her like, way too much information, girl. They're not going to like her. She's going to be their boss. We're going to have fun. No, we're not. I think that's the story. Actually, doesn't see Che this episode, nor does Che try to reach out to her. That's for the next one. You wait for that. Honorable mentions. Anthony. Poet boy is gay. He didn't know he was gay. So when he found out he was gay, he fired him because he can't be around him because he's too young and too hot. Bread boy quits, kisses him, and now they're going to be in a relationship. Good for you. Where is Stanford? The actor is dead. You are technically still married to him in this show. Just drop a line. Say, hey, I want a divorce. Make me happy. I'm happy for Anthony. He's going to get bread, boy. And from the loaf that he had, Anthony's going to be very happy too. But can we at least close a story, please? Okay. What I did notice is that the professor is not in this at all. So they're starting to phase people out. I would have preferred Samantha 2.0 and Lisa. Actually, I would have preferred them, the three of them, because they could have gotten rid of them a long time ago. But Professor is nowhere to be found. She's not with Gilligan and she's not with Marianne. She's nowhere to be found. So I don't know what happened to her this episode. Lisa made a cameo as Robin or Vision. Samantha 2.0 met a Marvel director. Why was this important in a Warner Brothers HBO series? I have no idea. Not a clue. She's sitting in her office for real estate. Apparently she's a partner in this real estate firm. And in comes this guy being introduced by her partner. And he has Marvel money and he needs to find a rental because they're going to be filming here for 9 months. I've heard Marvel twice. It took me the third time to realize that, but wait, Marvel's in Disney. Should I be checking that app? Because I don't know why you are even involved in this at all. Why did they have to bring this up? No clue. But they did. So they are partnering up now? Because they could have easily said, we're making a DC movie related to HBO. Don't mess with me. I know my comics and I know my comic TVs, okay? She doesn't want to flirt with him, and she's self-conscious about her not being in a relationship or having a great love or not love or whatever the hell she's bitching about. She doesn't answer Carrie about the lunch that Aiden and Carrie want to take the group to. And as that is happening, the group is at the lunch with Aiden, and suddenly Samantha 2.0 comes in, and all is well with the world. She's accepted the fact that Carrie, her fake best friend, is in a relationship with a man that she's never even known. I mean Samantha and Aiden 2.0. She is enthralled by Aiden because he offers her a chair, which is the gentlemanly thing to do. She thanks Carrie for giving her the space. The space of what? Because it was only a 30-minute episode, so I don't know what space they gave her. But again, we're moving so fast in this damn show, it could be already New Year's and I don't even know it. And just like that, Carrie is last scene is that she's walking out of her apartment and she's gonna go to the farmhouse in Virginia. I was gonna say worst episode ever, but no, because there's more to come and they could be even worse. Stupidest, that's for sure. Completely killing a franchise. I mean, I was learning to accept that Aiden was coming back. Okay. Now I know that she regrets not being with him at all. And she kicked her dead husband in the balls in the grave to push this story forward to make us believe that this is going to work out. Okay. Sure. You can write whatever the hell you want, but after this series is done, these last 2 episodes, I'm done. I threw out all my DVDs. I couldn't care less what the hell happens now. I am going to give my review on the series just because, and just like that, I will. Other than that, I got nothing. Nothing. No love, no respect, no caring. You killed it. All of you. All of them. Because there was no reason for that to happen in the series, to say that. That was just for shock purposes. Well, you shocked me. And you done pissed me off. So good luck to you. I'm going to watch these last 2 episodes. I don't know what I'm going to be doing while I'm watching it. Hopefully I'm not rage-inducing because I don't have any more DVDs. I have nowhere to go. Other than I'm going to start burning curtains. I don't know. Tell me what you felt. Drop a comment. Are you watching the original series like me? I know I saw a few people comment. Hey, by the way, thank you everyone. Oh my God. Now I'm going to smile. Thank you everyone for watching, for subscribing, for commenting, for sharing. You have been an amazing group of people. I've gotten many new subscribers. My numbers are up. I am so happy and so grateful to you all. This makes me smile. You know, though, because it makes me smile is because I'm being tortured by this show. So there is some sort of irony in that. And then I have to continue to go back and watch the original series and then give you my review. Which up until this point, this episode, I was doing okay. Now, I'm on fire. I am thoroughly pissed off. Smiling again. I want you all to have a wonderful and blessed Saturday. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope I made you laugh, because at the end, that's what makes me smile. Have a wonderful and blessed day. Bye.